Oliver thought this girl was interesting, and wondered what his brother would feel when he realized that he was, in fact, a she. Well, he decided to keep this information to himself. He would rather enjoy seeing his brother's face when he found out. He knew his brother hated children, but he hated women more. He returned downstairs and found his brother sitting in a chair, angrily staring at the fireplace. He could not believe his brother was still angry about all this. He walked over to his brother and sat in a chair opposite to him. "Well, this is quite a turn of events, huh, brother?" he asked. "If you had allowed me to get rid of the boy, none of this would be happening," he frustratingly uttered. He did blame his brother for this. His brother in his good nature always helped people where they should not, especially this time of year. It was as if poor people could smell him a mile away and would abuse his brother's good nature. He hated this, and did not understand how his brother thought this was a good thing. Well, that would not have been the right thing to do, Oliver told his brother. He did have a sense of morality that he thought his brother appeared to lack. How could his brother be so cold towards everyone? Alistair thought his brother was silly. He knew his brother had this weird sense of what was right and tried to always do it. But this is also why his brother was not a rich man as he was, a lesson that his brother never seemed to learn. "Brother, doing what is right all the time is why you are in the boat you are in right now, and why I have to come bail you out again," he said. He did know about his brother's troubles, which was why he was there, or he would still be at his home where he belonged. "I'm sorry that you had to come all this way to London because I made a misjudgment with my money. I did not mean for it, and would have never asked for help if it was not for my wife," Oliver said. He had never believed that Alistair would ever come to help him out. He thought that his brother had ignored him. "Yes, that horrible wife of yours, who loves to spend money she does not have. That is why I would never marry. I do not need one of those lingering around spending my hard-earned money," he expressed. He had no desires for a wife or what they entailed. He long ago decided this. He would find another to fill his shoes as heir. He did not care. He worked too hard to have someone blow it all on stuff they did not need. Oliver thought this was weird of a man to not wish to marry and have an heir. It seemed that all men did. He never did understand his brother. And what about an heir? Do you not want one to pass on all this money you saved and your title? Alistair knew what he was going to do. It was the other reason he came into the city. He wanted to get his affairs in order to have an heir. "First of all, I do not need a child born to me to have an heir, and you have a boy who could be very useful for this purpose. And it was the other reason I came here. I wanted to spend time with your boy to see if he could serve as my heir. If not, I will find someone who can," he told him. "I see." Oliver thought it was nice of his brother to think of him, but was unsure about him thinking his son could do the job. He did realize that his brother would want to train the boy to be like him, and he was not sure that would be possible. Nor did he wish for his boy to turn into another Alistair. That was no way to live. "If I were you, I would keep that information to yourself. My wife would be too excited at the prospect of her son being your heir if you choose him to be. And I'm not so sure you will," he said. He knew how his wife would take it, and she would be spending money they did not have. "You do not think your boy has what it takes to be my heir?" Alistair asked. He did wonder why his brother would think that. He would take all information he could get to make a good decision on this matter. Oliver knew how hard his brother was. He was exact in his booking and with his business and money. It took a lot of brains to manage like his brother did. He did think that his son could handle it, but not like his brother would want. His son was not as clever as he wished he would be. "Not that I do not think my son could make a fine heir, just I do not believe you can turn him into yourself. You are much too strict, and my son loves fun. But you will see in due time," he told his brother. "Is your boy not 15?" Alistair asked, and saw that his brother nodded his head. All young boys wish for fun, but when taught properly and learn to understand how important it is to do certain things, they can turn out to be men that prosper. He is young enough to learn this." "I agree, just do not believe he will wish to learn from you," Oliver said to his brother. Hello! If you liked what you heard, the full book is down in the description. Also, the author and her other books are also down in the description as well. I hope you enjoyed listening and have a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.